Hey, babe. Sorry I'm late. Oh, this? Yeah, I got into a fight on my way over here. That's why I'm late, actually. Hmm? You're gonna treat my wound? Thanks, babe. I'll have a seat while you get the first aid kit. Yeah, I'll keep still. Yes, I know it's gonna sting. Just do it already. Damn it, that burns. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, well, it's simple, really. You know that guy who's been mocking you on social media? The one who used to bully you in high school and hasn't stopped being a jerk since? Well, he was saying some pretty nasty things about you while you weren't even there to defend yourself, so I gave him a little taste of why he shouldn't mess with you. Unfortunately, he had his cronies with him, so I kinda got triple teamed. But I think he still learned his lesson. Well, what was I supposed to do? Let him keep talking shit about my partner? No way. He had to learn the hard way that you don't get to do that. At least, not without getting a few broken bones for your efforts. Maybe a couple of cuts with the nearest sharp thing. Nothing fatal. I'm not a yandere, but, you know, something they'll remember. Yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't get into random fights like that. That's how I got a reputation as the trouble kid in my old city, but hey, that guy messed with the bull and he definitely got the horns. And maybe a few kicks in the ass, just to be thorough. Hmm? Oh, sure, babe. Yeah, I think the deepest cut is here. I'll brace myself so it's not a big shock to me. Oh, fuck, that stinks. No, yeah, I'm okay. I had to get disinfected at some point. I appreciate that you're being gentle, but wow, that hurts. That guy got me pretty good, huh? Credit where it's due. He's an asset, but he's an asset with a hell of a left hook. The hospital for this? Trust me, babe. This is not even close to the worst I've ever been injured. My family used to have a trampoline, a pogo stick, a lawn dart set. Basically, as a kid, I played with all the most dangerous toys you can think of. Basically, how I describe it is my entire childhood was just a long series of things trying and failing to kill me. Oh, and things didn't get any easier for me as I took up both skateboarding and martial arts as a teenager. Basically, I'm a walking pincushion who somehow isn't dead yet. So this is nothing. This is a Tuesday. Now you want to talk really bad injuries? There was this one time when I was like 8 or 9, I think 9. I had been a huge pro wrestling fan even back then. You knew that part. But what you probably didn't know was the time I saw someone throw themselves off a ladder and I wanted to do that too. I was a little thrill seeker and thought it was the coolest thing ever, so I got on my wrestling gear, which was my bathing suit, some boots, and my blanket tied around my neck like a cape, and I climbed up into the attic, which led directly onto our roof because, again, my entire childhood was just thing after thing trying to kill me. Yeah, I'm sure you can tell where the story goes from there. I jumped. I didn't even fall. I jumped intentionally, but the injury was still bad enough that I ended up in the hospital for a couple weeks afterwards. The memory is a little hazy because my mind blocks out big chunks of my hospital stay, but according to my parents, I had shattered a couple of bones and came this close to landing directly on my head. The doctor said I was lucky to be alive, but I think we both know the truth. I was just a badass. even back then. Yeah, even as a 9-year-old, I was making terrible life choices. That is absolutely not a recent development. But hey, I know that's something you love about me. You've told me again and again that you love how fearless I am and how you love that I'm not afraid to take a risk if it means doing the right thing. And, well, I'm glad you like that about me, because that's just who I am. It's not going to stop because I don't know how to stop it. It's a huge part of me, and having someone so supportive of that side of me is a blessing. One I count every single day. Thanks for cleaning my wounds and patching me up, baby. You're amazing. Seriously, I don't know what I would do without you. I know you get concerned about me when I do things like this, and I'm sorry for worrying you so much, but I'm glad that you're here to help. That I have someone I can trust 100% when I'm injured, when my body is nearly broken from some horrific accident. I'm glad I have you as a safety net. And I hope that if something ever gets to be too much, if something eventually, finally breaks me, all I ask is that you'll still be there to put me back together. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all deep and sappy there. So, what's for dinner?